Yeah. I we back with another one. Keeping money making simple. What? Alright, let's go.
All right, today we're gonna be talking about how you can make money simple. Like we're gonna talk about the importance of keeping the way you make money simple when you're starting out. At least like you don't have 20, 30, 50K in the bank. So we're gonna keep it simple now because you have no leeway to take any risk. The one thing I can touch on before we talk about the simple ways to make money is the this Generation Z, or like the millennials. They talk about how you should take more risk and stuff like that, and how you should try a bunch of different things, or how you should try like affiliate marketing and like drop shipping. Like they'll really emphasize on taking risk, but that's my whole thing. What I've built now is by doing what works, doing what I know works, and I don't have a passion for dropshipping. I don't have a passion for affiliate marketing. They will convince you to do things you don't actually care about just to make a little bit of money. People, do you act like who actually wants to dropship? Do you actually have a product that you're passionate about selling and giving to the world and like helping people? Like, are you just like doing the thing you are doing to make money? If so, like it may work in the short term, but in the long term, it's not gonna be like conducive for you, or like it's not gonna help you business wise, right? You're not passionate about that stuff. You don't actually want to do it, so don't do it. Let's not do it. Let's find something you're actually passionate about, and let's keep it simple. Because the simpler you keep it, the easier things will just be. It's very cookie cutter. Cookie cutter is good. You want cookie cutter. You want to know what you're getting yourself into. We Especially like us, like being men, or like if you're like a woman watching this, but for the men out there, like we love to keep things simple. We just know, we want to know. I like to know what I'm like kind of going to be doing, right? I don't want to just like go into this just not knowing things, like. So the easiest way I have to make money for you is the most common way to make money, but people like disregard it as it's like just this secondary thing, or they'll talk about how we don't want to do that all our life and everything. It's going to be working a job. Yes, work a job. I would tell, but it's not just any job. It's not just any job. There are licenses you can attain. There are certificates you can attain for certain jobs, right? And they're not going to be your regular McDonald's, fast food, retail. It's not. It's not any of that. That stuff is actually boring, and that's what people are commonly talking about when they say they don't want to be working the jobs for all their life. It's commonly like the fast food and retail jobs that they're talking about. They're not like really talking about the other jobs out there, because those can be a little more lucrative. They're talking about how you can make like $8 an hour, and they don't want to do that all their life. That's what they're talking about, right? What I'm talking about is how I've talked about in my previous videos, how you could take out a loan for like business purposes. This would be one of the times, and that's what we're going to touch on right now. So I'm a truck driver. As you can see, are you able to see, I'm in a cab right now. I'm in a day cab. I'm a truck driver. I make pretty good money. I'm 21 years old. I make pretty good money for myself. I can take care of myself. I could probably take care of a family right now if I wanted to, but we're not going to get into all that. So truck driving school can range from $3 to upwards $6,000 in like California area, like Miami area.
I don't know.
But hear me out. There are jobs you can get that will help you get your CDL for free if you sign on for a contract. Usually the contract ranges from a year or two, and that's what I'm in right now. I'm on my second year. I have to stay for 2 years. They do pay your contract down, so like it'll be like, hey, if you leave before your contract's over, you have to pay $4,000. But that's if like you just get your CDL like right away and you quit. Like if you stay for like a year, you're only gonna owe half of that basically. You know, so you can take out a loan for the purpose of becoming a truck driver, and like think about how little 3K is to what you're gonna be making when you actually like become a truck driver. You're gonna make at least like the minimum you're gonna make starting out is 3K a month. The minimum. That's the minimum. And a lot of people will tell you to like buy their courses and stuff to learn how to do what they do, which is like affiliate marketing, dropshipping like that. They'll have courses for that stuff, or like other things like that, and they'll sell that to you for the same price of what you're gonna be making in a month, right? So like, weigh your options. Like, do you want to pay $3,000 for some guy's course, or do you want to go and make that yourself, or do you want to put yourself in a position to make that yourself? Like, just starting out, it's gonna want to keep going up when you get more experience too. And you can also like, you don't have to take out a loan, right? You can find I know you may not be super passionate about trucking, but this is only a temporary thing, but it actually works. It's going to actually put money in your pocket right now. We want to put money in your pocket right now. We don't want to do something that's going to take years to see anything from. You don't want to do something that's going to take years to see from, especially if you're not even passionate about it. If you don't have a product or a service you're actually passionate about distributing to the other people, you don't want to be putting in that kind of work, because you want to waste 2 years of life to basically get just get started with it, because you're putting like 2 years into something that you're not actually passionate about. It's not going to pick up into that, like, the end of the year or two. Then you're gonna actually start making some kind of money, and it's not even gonna be as much as you could be making right now. It'd be like maybe like $1,000 a month. Like, there is like, it's not like a very rapid thing. Like, it takes time to do that stuff. To be like a entrepreneur, like some kind of like 1099 person where you're self-employed. Like, it takes time to do that stuff. We want to put money in your pocket right now, and that's what's going to happen if you follow what I'm saying to you. Like, you can become licensed to sell insurance. You could like become a car salesman. Car salesmen make very good money. A lot of them make upwards to 100K a year or over. They make very good money. You may not make that first starting out. Like, you make like 40K, 50, 60, like 70. You can make 100K in your first year, but that's we're not going to have that as a standard. We're going to have at least like 50K as a standard, because 100K your first year is not like all the way realistic. It can happen, but it's not all the way realistic. We're focused on what's actually going to work, and we're not going to like shoot through the moon. A lot of people will like tell you that if you do affiliate marketing or like dropshipping or like some kind of business that you're working for yourself in, you will make this much money per year. That's not, it takes years to do that.
And this is the smart way, bro. Not only the safe way, the smart way, bro. Probably the greatest way you could do it.
That stuff. It takes years to do that stuff, right? So if you're like 18, if you're like 17, 18, like maybe like 30, 20, whatever age you are, I want you to look at like becoming licensed to sell insurance. It takes money to do that stuff. It takes money to acquire those licenses. But when you like, but another thing too is you build your credit while paying off the loan you took out to pay for the courses to get your license, or pay for the classing and the schooling to get your license, right? So you're gonna be building credit to basically get on the path to making money. So you take out the loan, you pay it down, and then you pay for, like, you're paying it down while you're paying for the classes you're taking to like start making your money. Start like, you're opening like a career path too. You don't have to be passionate about it. You just have to like want to make some money right now. And if you like do end up liking it, it can become a career for you, and you can work on side hustles when you're working at your main job. Like, if you're like a truck driver, you can work on other things too. Like I'm doing YouTube right now. I work full time as a trucker, and I do YouTube on the side. So just to reiterate this again, we don't want to focus on like those online ways of making money, because they often take a long time to do. Like, the way people like convey how much money you can make and how little time it takes is just like completely wrong. It takes long to do that stuff. And the older generation, the thing I admire about them is they were like realistic. The people like the old guys you see now that are like driving like the McLarens and Lamborghinis and like the supercars, they pretty much just worked like a regular job and they started their own business, or
Right.
they like learned something and it took them years to do, but their foundation was like working a job and like branching off from there. Like they didn't just do some online course. Like that's not very tangible, especially if you're not passionate about it. Those older generations, people that you see now that like have the nice cars, they were passionate about whatever they're doing. If they like motors, or like they built like building motors, or they had an idea for like a new concept of a car, they acted upon that and they took years out of their life to like build that like brand or build that business, and they eventually got them somewhere. But their foundation was the truck driving job. Their foundation was um like working as like a car salesman. Their foundation was working as a like real estate agent, or working as a life insurance agent where they sell life insurance. Those were their foundations. The foundations weren't doing some online thing that takes years to even see anything from. Like if like going back to not being passionate about it. If you're not passionate about what you're doing online, how are you gonna do that for years, right? You're not even gonna see anything for years. If you're not seeing anything right now and you're also not passionate about it, what motivation do you have to keep going for it? We're talking about things you can do right now to make money. If you're 18, you can go into a credit union, sign up, become a member, and then take out a loan for like truck driving school to learn how to sell insurance or become licensed to sell insurance. You could become a car salesman, like just walk up into that dealership and like dress nice and tell them that like you want to learn, you're hungry, you like convey like this confident demeanor to yourself that like the manager will see, oh, this guy may be able to sell cars because he's like confident, he's good at speaking, he's very eloquent. He may convince a customer to sell a car or to buy a car or two, right? So it's about what you can do now, right? You go and take out that loan, or you go and apply for a job that allows you to work and get paid to work while you get your licenses. They'll pay for your licenses and they'll also pay for you to work. You just have to stay there for like a year or two. Sign a contract, stay there for a year or two. Just stay there for a year or two. You're getting paid to do this, and you're getting paid good. It's a lot better than giving some guy on the internet that's basically scamming you $3,000 to learn something that doesn't even work. Or if it does work, it'll take years to even get any kind of thing out of it. And on top of that, you're not even passionate about it. You just want to make money. You want to make money, so do what you can do now to make the money. You don't want to like wait 2 years just to make $1,000. You don't want to do that. So follow what I said, or don't. This is like you don't have to do this, but I'm telling you what will work right now. This will work right now. And someone else just commented on a previous video asking if there's any like if I know any ways to make money. This is it. This is it. This is not going to take even months for you to make any money. It can happen. Like, let's say you go take out a loan for schooling. Let's say you finish your schooling. It might take a month to finish your schooling, and you can get a job right after then. You'll have a license to drive trucks, and then boom, go get a job, and now you're making money. It's really that easy. It'll take time for the school, yeah, but it's a month though. It's not years. It's just a month. Even then, like you can get like a job driving box trucks without needing any like special licenses. You just have a regular driver's license because you can operate a box truck with just a regular Class D driver's license. And then they'll pay, sign a contract. They'll pay for your schooling to get your Class A or B CDL, and then you make more money after that. Because when you start working as like a Class A or B CDL driver, you get more money. So you'll go from a regular driver's license box truck to a Class A or B, and then you get more money, and then you're actually making money. You're putting money in your pockets right now. It's not taking years. I have to emphasize on that a lot, because a lot of the courses people try to sell, like they act as if you can make money right now. They can be further from the truth. Like they're like all scamming you. I'm talking about like the people that talk about making money quick, like
Hold on. Bro, if you could get a good ass loan, bro, I'm talking about a good ass loan, you make a lot of money. There you go.
They'll give you like 10 ways to make money, and it's all crap. It doesn't work. Like, it's not gonna work for you right now, and you're not even passionate about it. Stop listening to that. I'm telling you, stop listening to that. If you want to do something right now to make money, this is it. This is literally it. And you're also building credit too, because you're paying down that loan. And pay it on time, you're building credit. I'm telling you, you're building credit. And for a loan that costs, or that for a loan that's 3K to like even 6, your monthly payment is not going to be that high for it. If you're paying it for the course of years, it may even be as low as like $100 a month, right? Just work like a little McDonald's job, and then pay the loan while you're doing truck driving school, because trucking school doesn't take too much time out of your day, right? It's like for like 3, maybe 6 hours a day or something like that. You can do like a part-time job and just like work a little bit and then do that too. Like it's very easy. It is so much easier than trying to find all these ways to make money online that don't work until the second year you're doing it, right? Like, just I really hope this guy like help you guys, because this is all about keeping it simple. And like, this is very cookie cutter, which is very simple and easy. It's the simpler you can keep this stuff, the easier it'll be.
Right.
Stop comparing yourself to the people that are scamming people. These people are scamming you, and they're making money off of your desperation to make money. They're
Right.
selling you these like BS courses and stuff with BS ways to make money that take like years to do, and you gotta be good at it, and you gotta be passionate about it to be even good at it, right? They're not telling you how to do it right now. They're just like, oh, you may make a little bit of money, but it'll take some time. That's not what we want to do. We don't want to do that right now. We don't want to waste any time.
Right.
Hope they help you guys.
Yeah, nigga, you help me. I'm time focused bad right now. Like, comment, subscribe, and catch y'all on the next one. I hope y'all got value from this video, bruh.